Uh, Hi everyone, we are Team 24 and our project is about plant phenotyping using faster reading CNN, also known as rCNN. As we know, water is essential for plants, and water stress can have adverse impact of plants' growth, and it may lead to the reduction of productivity. So it's important to know the relationship between water stress and the plant's growth. So phenotype is one of the visual indicators to show the water stress level of the plants. And we can use the number of leaves in the monitored plant as a key trait that can describe its growth condition. Thus, leaf count could be used as a fundamental step to obtain the number of leaves from a given plant image. To accomplish this goal, we can detect the tips and colors of plants to make the leaf counts easier. However, there's a problem because there's often very large data set for agriculture data, and this high throughput phenotype make the conventional plant phenotype impossible to use. So our task is to develop a neural network-based algorithm to automatically detect leaf tips and colors in images taken for the monitored plants. The dataset we used inside of our experiment is about 500 images taken for different plants from various angles of the camera and also from different lighting conditions. Then we noted these leaf tips and colors. At the end, we will obtain 10,000 labels of leaf tips and another 10,000 labels for leaf colors. Here is one example of monitored plants using image with labels where the green lines indicate leaf tips and the purple represents the color. The labels from previous example are made using the MATLAB image labeler in format of coordinates indicating the start and end points of the square box. And then we convert the MATLAB annotation ground truth to widely used COCO JSON format to pre-process the data so we can use this data in our neural networks framework. So our tasks not only detect and classify the leaf tips and colors in different regions of the image, we also need to draw the bounding boxes around the detected locations to have a visual comparison with the ground truth, which we don't know how many will exist in the particular image.
Our selected approach is called faster rCNN, which is a commonly used method for object detection using region proposal network. And continue to the next slide, it shows a general overview of the entire network structure. The input of the whole network is RGB images. The first step is convolutional neural network, which we are using a pre-trained VGG16 network structure from the PyTorch built-in library. The purpose of this stage is to extract features from the input images. After processing, the VGG16 network outputs a feature map of the input image. Then the feature map is fed into the next stage, which is called the region proposal network, or RPN. The purpose of the RPN is to classify the feature locations into two classes, background and foreground. RPN generates anchors using feature locations to compare to the ground truth labels to see how much they overlap. A certain number of anchors are generated for one feature location, and this number is configured for different applications. And one set of output of RPN is bounding boxes, and another set of output is the class indicating whether this bounding box belongs to the background or the foreground. Then the output of the RPN is fed into the next stage, which is called ROI pooling. ROI stands for region of interest. The ROI pooling layer combines the feature map, which is the output of the VGG stage, and the bounding boxes, which come from the RPN stage. Then the output of ROI layer is fed into the classifier. Then the classifier layers will then classify the bounding boxes into two classes. Either it is a lift tip or a lift collar. And the output of the whole network is the detected bounding boxes along with the class labels with a confidence score, which is basically a percentage showing how confident the network is about the prediction results. And the next slide is showing a couple prediction results from the network. The red boxes indicates the detected lift tips, and the blue boxes are the detected collars. And there are a lot of wrong detections and misdetections, and almost all the leaf collars are detected wrong. And as you can see from the, there's another results on the next slide as well. And as you can see, the prediction results are not as good as we thought. And I think the reason is because of the problems we encountered during the training process of the model. Our team only had the time to train the network for only 3 epochs because since we're using a very complex network, the training time is extremely long. The network involves convolutional layer networks and region proposal networks, which both take very long time to train even separately. And another reason is that we discovered some human labeling errors in the annotation data. The RPN uses bounding boxes to train, and there are some annotations that cannot form a bounding box. And this is actually called a degenerate box problem, which happens pretty commonly for object detection applications. And this problem can cause the training loss to explode. So given more time to train the model and maybe given better annotation data, I believe the prediction results can be improved significantly. And I think that's pretty much all we have for this project. And thanks for watching.